Alright, so today's lesson is area of composite shapes. So last lesson we had a look at area of trapeziums, parallelograms and kites. And last term we've already looked at areas of triangles, rectangles, squares and circles. So composite shapes could be two or more of these shapes that we've learnt of put together to work out the area of this new shape. So our goal for today's lesson is to be able to calculate the area of composite shapes. And so as an example, we'll look to these two examples. If you have to work out the area of this shape, there's a few different ways you can do it. In this case here, if I draw a straight line here, then I'm able to work out the area of this rectangle first. And then I can work out the area of this rectangle and add those two values to work out the total area of this shape. So if I'm trying to work out the area of this rectangle here, I know area of rectangle is equal to length times width. My length here is 10 centimeters, my width is 5, so therefore the area of this rectangle would be 50 centimeters squared. And then if I want to work out the area of this rectangle, so I've drawn a line here, I need the length here, and I've already been given the width. Now to work out this length here, 12 centimeters is the length of this total bit here. I only want the length from here to here. But because I know this length here is 5 centimeters, I can do 12 minus 5 to work out the length here, which will give me 7 centimeters. So now I have the length and the width, so I can work out the area of this rectangle, and that would be 7 times 3 is equal to 21 centimeters squared. And so the total area of this composite shape, total area equals 21 plus 50, so I've got 71 centimeters squared. Alright. Now to work out the area of this shape here, there's a few different ways of doing it. You've just learned how to work out the area of a trapezium, so you can do it that way. Or I can divide this shape so that I get the triangle there and a rectangle. And so I can work out the area of this rectangle by doing area is equal to length times width. So 8 times 4 is equal to 32 centimeters squared. And then to get the area of this triangle here, I know my formula is half times base times height. And in this case, my base and my height I can work out. So my height is 4 centimeters. And my base, again, similar to the previous question, I know the full length here is 14. But from here to here it's 8 centimeters, so I can work out this length here, that's 14 take away 8, which is 6. So my base is 6. So I've got half times 6 times 4, and that should give me 12 centimeters squared. So for this question here, the total area equals 32 plus 12, which is equal to 44 centimeters squared. So excuse my messy writing, but those are the two examples there. So what I would like you to do is give this a try. So there's a question here. You need to work out the area of this region here. Alright, so we've cut off this triangle. So in this case here, you work out the area of this triangle here, and then you work out the area of the total rectangle, and you subtract the area of the triangle to get the area of the shaded region. For this question here, you're starting with a square, and then you have been given some areas that are missing. So the triangles on all four corners are missing. You're trying to work out the area of this shape. So again, give it a try and see how you go. The hint is that the area of the find the area of the square and then subtract the area of the four missing triangles. And the last extension question, you've got the yellow triangles are all the same size as the green triangles. So all of the triangles here are the same size. You have to work out the area of one green triangle. So do this step by step very carefully. There's a hint here for you as well. Work out the base and the height of one triangle. We know that all the triangles are the same size. We've been given that information in the question. So you just want to work out the base and the height of one triangle, and that should give you your answer. All right, and goal review to be able to calculate the area of composite shapes. So make sure you go on to Delsh Learning and attempt the questions for lesson 4.